Hello, I'm Robin Rhea with Crossville, and I am here with Tony Davis, our regional manager in this territory, as well as Vittorio Pomante, who is our product manager for our porcelain tile panels. Thank you guys for joining me today. Our purpose of our talk is to share the true depth of one of the most amazing elements of the Crossville catalog, which are our large size porcelain panels. And we have been I'm proud to say that we've been at the forefront of this industry. And 5 years ago, panels really started to come to the U.S. and Crossville made a huge investment in helping to support that market. And I'm so excited to have these two gentlemen with me to help talk about case study examples of where porcelain tile panels are going in the market. And it's just extraordinary to see how this is blown up and expanded when we put this material in the hands of designers. And you guys have some beautiful photography to share with us today that will help demonstrate everywhere this product can go.
Yes, when we started 5 years ago, we never expected this explosion of this product and all the different applications. We were wondering where we can use this product, and the easiest things when we started was the use of this product as a tile over tile. The characteristic of this product being one of the largest porcelain in the world, which is 40 inches by 120 inches, so 10 feet tall by 3.5 feet tall, give us all the opportunities for remodel. And you can see this is one of our first application. There was a remodel, and Tony was involved on this project. So I don't know, Tony, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, so this project, they had a tile on the wall, and it normally took them 7 to 8 days to tear out the tile and start over. And so this is a project, if you want to go ahead and do the slides, where we did large panels right over the existing tile. Very easy, no demolition required, no disturbance of the building. In a matter of a day and a half, we had a new skin of the building, new skin of the wall. Going a little further, we reduced the grout joints tremendously on this project, so it's very easy to clean. This is actually a hospital mock-up, and it turned out, as you can see, beautiful with very, very minimal grout joints on this project.
And from a healthcare standpoint, the reduction in those grout joints is just absolutely huge. I mean, if I were going into a hospital and I had the option between this bathroom and one that has so many porous grout joints, I would definitely choose this one.
Correct. And then also on this, we saved the hospital about 5 days of downtime between tear out and new rooms. So that's important for any facility to have less downtime.
And I like to add, in some of these multiple projects that we were involved with, one of the key factors, the key advantages for the management team was the reduction of waste, the minimal sound during the remodel, and all their dust, especially the dust in many applications, is one of the biggest concerns for healthcare facility. I say after we were very successful with the tile over tiles in walls, we were involved in another amazing project.
But, right, so when you're going to the floors here, and so before when we were talking about walls, we're talking about 3 millimeters on the walls, and here we're talking about 5.6. And again, the cleanability in this particular case is just going to be so much better than the before imagery. I love how the large scale panels really modernize this particular space.
Yeah, and this also was another project where it was a building that couldn't be closed, had to renovate it very easily for the tenants, so they were able to do sections at a time and remodel this very quickly with a new floor right over the existing tile.
And I think it's such an important business proposition to be able to say, we're going, with a renovation like this, it affects budgets beyond just how much the renovation is going to cost, but what it's actually going to do to slow down the business and impact it. So it's great when you can say, hey, we're going to be able to get you back online and rent out your rooms or use your facility 4 and 5 days faster. So that really protects the integrity of people's business when they can do that quickly.
And I want to just add, this is another well done project, and we can see this kind of application from the 1970s, 80s, and 90s of these classic 2x2 and 4x4 on the walls, and in many applications, from university to office building, disruption is a key element of a key concern of the management team, and especially in buildings that are completely rented. So you can see in this case that we were able to do a before and after in just less than a day or day and a half. And I want to just add one thing about the 3 millimeter, which is a key factor for wall application. In many of these applications, the 3 millimeter allow us to minimize the tile over tile thickness, and where we have walls where ADA they have some compliances for allowable space, 3 millimeter tiles for is a key advantages comparison to every other product available on the market.
Well, I think everyone can relate to having been in a bathroom just like this. It's so iconic. And to really think about how easily this has been modernized versus having to do a full renovation, it's just, I mean, to me, it's just breathtaking. We're looking at a nice vertical lobby application here. You would normally not see traditional tile at this height. Vittorio, tell us more about this project.
So even the largest tiles available, they were until a few years ago 24 by 48. Tiles would never think in a lobby that is 40 feet high to use a 12 by 24, a 24 by 48, or any other tiles. It just didn't make sense. The scale of the tiles comparison to the scale and the height of the ceilings. So finally, now we have this available, this amazing performing product in 4 feet, 3.5 feet by 10 feet that is just scaled so well even in a very tall building. And this is one of the most prestigious corporate headquarters in the East Coast. And we were able to use our Crossville slabs in this beautiful installation.
And here we start to see we're going places that we didn't go before. This is just the beginning, right? We're seeing so many additional applications that we're going to share.
And even more, we can see in some of the corporate office where a slab were really difficult to achieve, and the look of a large slab is just unique and just beautiful. Even more, we are outperforming any stone, and again, the profile allow the architect to go in spaces where a 3 centimeter slab could have never been installed. And the beauty of this slabs, which is almost impossible to differentiate from a real slab, is just outstanding. And even more, you can save around $20 to $30 a square feet comparison to a large slab installed in a mud set installation. I don't know, you want to add anything, Tony?
No, and also you notice the walls as well. Besides the floors, we also did the walls in this space as well. So you got nice flat, walls in this same space, nice and clean.
And the durability in a wall application like this, if you have in a hospital where you have a lot of equipment that's going to be potentially banging against the wall, the same is true in hotels. So when you have porcelain on the wall, it's going to be completely resistant to any of that heavy traffic and wear and tear.
Yeah, and you got applications like this where we're going from the corporate lobbies, now we're going to the corporate, elevator corridors and going around the floor to ceiling where we've never done tile before. These are areas that are going to take deliveries and a lot of equipment going in and out of elevators. Like she said, it's going to take the impact and not hurt the walls. So nice clean effect there as well.
So, and as you were talking, Robin, the features of this product, our product, is again the 3 millimeter, which is the way we press is completely different from every other company manufacturer that has large porcelain panels. Our 3 millimeter that is being installed on the wall has some unique technical features and impact resistance that is unmatched in the industry. In fact, you can see over here some application in elevators of healthcare facility and even hospitals where we need a performing material, a beautiful looking material, but the same things, the most important is factories on the selection was the resistance and the impact resistance, which the 3mm has more than any other product. You can see even some other application.
I just love the cleanliness that this automatically says, and you can it just feels so much cleaner and sanitary.
And in fact, another characteristic of a porcelain comparison to all the other solid surface in the large slab is the easy maintenance and how the maintenance crew are able to maintain this product in a much easier way.
We're really able to function even more efficiently in spaces that we're using these porcelain panels.
You want to talk about this?
Yeah, so here's an application where they use it on the wall in an airport. So now we're moving to more of a transit application where, again, there's a lot of abuse on the walls, a lot of equipment, a lot of luggage. So here's a Toronto airport. The other one was LAX airport. So again, just skinning these walls with large panels, very little grout, very easy maintenance, and giving a nice flat surface on the wall. Go ahead. Go next.
Yeah, we our product again, the 3mm, is being so embraced by the architectural world and by clients, the final clients. In fact, we can see in airport, in the largest airport, we became the leaders in airport. We even just finished the San Diego airport. We work in at least other 4 airports.
And that's another great example of when you're having to operate with construction happening. It can just be so stressful and a nightmare for the customer. So to be able to turn them quickly and in such an impressive final product's beautiful.
Yeah, so this is a project at a very large basketball arena where they had small mosaic tiles before, very hard to clean, a lot of mold issues, very the lengthy of having to clean it from as they were using it. So this is an application where we went in, skinned the building with our large porcelain panels, and now as you see on the screen, we've reduced the grout joints to no grout joints, and so now it's very easy to clean. We actually fabricated the inside walls and fabricated those with the foam board with our porcelain panels as well. So now they each have their own individual shower. Something very hard with tile because of the weight. This is very lightweight, can be done very easily.
And I see in similar application, many universities had a problem with maintenance and with mold. And I was in multiple universities where the concern of the water and the grout and the water penetration behind the wall is one of our weakest point of a porcelain. And if you have a really busy showers, if you have gang showers, if you have swimming pool, if you have gyms, if you have spa, this product, we give you 25 years warranty from scratch resistant to stain resistant to mold resistant to acid resistant. It really was a key element for Tony to sell this amazing job at one of the most important MBA team in the country.
So here we are, just continuing to get into the many surprises and many applications with porcelain panels. I just love this. In this particular restaurant, their use of the porcelain panels made it, I just thought they were very thoughtful about the application. And the owner had some really strong opinions too, right?
Yeah, he actually, the owner of the restaurant is actually an installer as well, one of our qualified installers in the area. And everywhere he could put porcelain panels, he did. There's columns, there's walls. He put it on the ceilings. He put it on the stairs. He everywhere he can, and this is actually his third of 4 restaurants, and all of them have porcelain panels in them for this same reason. And also, it's very easy to clean as well for a restaurant application.
I know. I just think about grease getting in grout lines and how just awful that seems. Like there's just no cure for it except panels. This is great.
And many times we see stairs with the grout joints, and because they are forced by the limitation of the size, now you can have a stairs that has 10 feet long without grout joints. It's just a monolithic, easy to clean surface.
Well, this is just especially stylish here. This is just a great design element.
So this is a fun application here. When is the last time you saw a porcelain tile bending or going down a radius? And the answer is you don't. But on this application with our product, this 3+ with a fiberglass backing, it actually will curve or bend around radius walls without affecting the tile itself, without breaking the tile or cutting the tile. So as you can see, it actually bent around that wall, and it had no problem doing that. And this is actually over existing tile as well as a wainscot for this facility. So this is probably one of the coolest pictures and projects we've done with laminate or with porcelain panels doing that.
And this is another your project. This
So this is a local project in Tennessee that we did where you have the yellow tile around the TV screen. That's also a curved wall as well, as you see. So again, another radius where our porcelain panels went around that radius, and no problems there. And on this application, once we finished the yellow tile around the TVs, they were like, wow, this is really nice. What can we do with our columns? And if you go to the next screen, the picture on the right there is actually the columns in the same facility. So we actually wrapped those columns with the same tile and created a nice facility there with protection around the columns to match the around the TVs.
Well, and I thought it was interesting that we were really able to use the product in this case to create a brand image and carry it throughout the Lexus
Correct.
Lounge. And I think that's really exciting and important for many brands and businesses. They really want to have that branded look, and I love how we.
Yeah.
But over here we can see, so let's think about it, what this product can do. So we discussed from the largest lobby to tile over tiles to the only tile in the world that bend. And what is the number one problem that we have in a backsplash? What is the number one complaint? It's always the grout joints. So now, like in restaurants, so in all houses, we've done multiple condos project where 10 feet slabs can be installed in a backsplash and minimize the grout joints, so have zero grout joints. It is another incredible way to apply this product. So people use this product in a ceiling. So we have now curved walls, ceiling, backsplash, tile over tiles, wall, floor, stairs.
Doors.
Yeah, so here's the application on the left where it actually did tile on the ceiling and also on the door as well. And then the picture on the right is actually some doors fabricated with these panels as well. So again, we're talking about a product that's very durable, very lightweight, and you can fabricate doors and again, ceilings as well with this product is not a problem.
It's really amazing.
Yeah.
And another thing that this product allow you to do these large doors, these large walls, is the minimalistics, the cleanliness, and the modern look, and the super very slick way to do walls, which is very appealing to many of our clients.
I also just want to mention that that we have wood look in these panels as well, and so to be able to achieve such a large scale wood look, I think is really exceptional too.
So when we were discussing before, Robin, when we talk about this product as a panel, I believe is a limitation when people call this tile, because tile will never be applied where we have all the application that we saw indoors and the future is coming. So the future is going to be on exterior buildings, as most of engineer and architect consider this the most usable, the most performing scheme for exterior buildings. And you will see this one, the Crossville, the next year or 2 years will be a big push for introduction of exterior application.
It's just so awe-inspiring of porcelain at these heights and the installation that will go along with these, and to see them, they're really outperforming other exterior options.
Absolutely, we already done many of these applications already, but the most important one is the never change colors. So we warranty for 25 years the UV resistant, which is the most difficult performing on any exteriors application.
Well, guys, this has been absolutely fascinating, and I think we're excited to see what this has been incredible. But the next evolution and continuing to see how designers and architects take the material and apply it in unique ways. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us about porcelain tile panels or some of the great projects that you've seen? Well, thank you for sharing this. It's been great.
Thank you.
Thank you.